So in the previous video about SOK INGGRIS, we talked about why people call you SOK INGGRIS and asked you guys to self-introspect. In this video, I want to give you a solution, what you can do to practice your English without being called SOK INGGRIS. So from the previous video, you know that you have to know the right time and the right place to speak English, right? So that is the first step. So the most ideal solution to avoid SOK INGGRIS comment is to distance yourself from these people. Jauhin aja. But if this solution is not ideal for you because maybe people who shame you are actually your family or your close friends, I mean, why would you be friends with people who mock you anyways? I mean, you have a choice to cut them off, but I'm not here to judge. Who am I to judge anyway? So if this solution is not good for you, the one thing that you can do is to improve in silence. So we've already discussed that people call you SOK INGGRIS when you're speaking English out loud, right? So what do? Simple, just don't speak in front of them. If you want to improve silently. Level up silently. Do not do it in front of these people. As long as you don't show yourself to people, you don't speak out loud, you don't put yourself out there, you're going to avoid criticisms and you're not going to attract these negative comments. If you improve your English silently, no one is going to know what you're doing and no one is going to say anything about that. So the best thing to do first is to focus on your passive skills. So improving your passive skills don't have to be loud or attract attention. What you need to do is to just focus on your listening skills. Listening skills is the one thing that is often forgotten in English classrooms. It's actually arguably the most important skill to master first, because this is the first step for you to get input and to learn a lot. When you listen and once you start to understand a lot of English, the more you understand, the more you learn. When you're at a level where you have functional listening skills, that means, you understand what is being said in videos or in movies or people speak English at a native level. When you're at that level of listening skill, you can do so much. You can consume a lot of English content. You can subscribe to a lot of online courses that is not available yet in Bahasa Indonesia. You can read a lot of books. You can watch movies or TV shows without subtitles. So just focusing on improving your listening skills to a very high level can help you do so much. Also, doing a lot of listening practice and improving your comprehension is linked to having better speaking skills, because once you get a lot of input, it's easier to get output. If you don't know how English is spoken in real life, you never do any listening skills, and then you try to produce output, the output that you're producing, it's not going to be the right output. To produce the right output, as in if to speak correctly, you have to listen to the right things. So I'm gonna talk about the importance of listening skills later on, but for this video, I want to tell you that if you just cannot avoid being around people who call you SOK INGGRIS, this is the one thing that you need to focus on first. Focus on listening skills and passive skills. Just focus on improving your listening skills in silence, at your own time, in your room, at night before you go to bed, and then make sure to get to a level where your listening skills is functional, a high level of listening skills. Even for those of you guys who want to show off your English skills, who are, fishing for compliments, nothing against that, by the way. Improving in silence, improving your listening skills will actually impress people even more. Imagine you get comments like, "Loh, diem-diem ternyata bisa bahasa Inggris ya?" So compliments like that, like wah diem-diem jago nih, is better than wah dia jago bahasa Inggris. At least with diem-diem, you won't come across as a show-off. So that's actually a better compliment if you think about it. So don't get discouraged to improve your English. Just do it silently. And of course, the next best thing to do is to find a community where you find people who have the same goals as you and you can support each other. It can be an English club or organization in your school, or maybe an online community, whatever it is, or maybe even an online club that you found on Google or Reddit, Instagram, whatever. And while we are at it, I do want to recommend my online Discord community that you can actually get access to if you enroll in my online course English Polyglot. Every night from 7 to 9, there's always going to be a mentor in the voice call lounge where you can actually go there and talk to them about anything. So this is the best place for you to practice your speaking skills without getting judged, and you can ask about anything there with tutor about lessons in English. You can talk about anything that you want, and it's just going to be a safe zone for you to speak English without judgment. Here, you can actually be sure that you're not going to be called SOK INGGRIS. So now I'm going to ask you, what are you going to do when people call you SOK INGGRIS? So comment down below for the answers. I want to know what you think, and I'm gonna let you go now, and I'll see you in another video next week. Until then, you have a good day, and bye-bye.